God bless our troops.
So I'll be back in a little bit.
God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine! I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
When people hear a Till Valhalla project, the first thing they might think of is our shirts. But what most people don't know is that our plaques came first and the t-shirts came second. What some people might not know is that the same shirts that we make day in and day out allowed us to do unbelievable things for unbelievable people. Whether it's donating our proceeds to reduce veteran suicide or gifting handcrafted memorial plaques to the families of our heroes, these t-shirts simply stand for honor and freedom, two words that wouldn't exist without our heroes. This makes Till Valhalla Project a place where fallen heroes truly live on forever.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. Tonight, we are here with 4 Wide Racing League, and they're going to be doing some short track racing here in Nashville, Tennessee in these ARCA cars. A lot of great paint schemes that I've seen out there on the track. I've seen some old school paint schemes. I've seen an M&M's car, seen a Bell South. Man, they're going to put on a show here tonight. I've heard some talk that turn number 2 might be a little bit of trouble for some drivers, and turn number 4 could be a little bit of action as we see the number 14 get a little bit loose coming out of the corner. So we're going to see a little bit of everything. Something that you might see at Bristol, a little bit of a pile up, and some things like Richmond, you'll see them get loose out of turn number 2, but it should be a very exciting race. Amanda will be joining me here very shortly. We got 18 drivers loaded in, so it's going to be amazing races, racing all over this track. But we do still have a few minutes left in practice. Then we will get to qualifying. Looks like we got about 2 minutes, so just give us a few minutes and we will get things started. All right, sorry about that extended video. I had to jump up and go take care of something real quick. But tonight's race is sponsored by is Dubby. All these drivers are going to be fueled by Dubby Energy, one of the proud sponsors of 4 Wide Racing. Also, they have a dang, slipped my mind. Sorry, my dog got in the way. Lost my train of thought. But we also have Butt Kicker on board. They are also another proud sponsor of 4 Wide Racing Series. And we got about 43 seconds left in qualifying. I'm also waiting on my co-commentator. She said she would be right back. But it looks like we got about 4 viewers out there in the chat. And, you know, this track has seemed to be tough on some people here in practice. But if you are out there in the chat and you are able to type, let me know who your driver is for the night, and we will try to keep an eye on them the best that we can. We'll try to give everybody that we can a little bit of screen time. So we won't just focus on the leaders, we'll focus on a little bit of everybody. Let me see if I can find out where Miss Amanda Jenkins is. She might be having a little bit of problem. All right, looks like qualifying is about to begin. I'm going to adjust my volume real quick because I had to turn it down a few minutes ago, but we will adjust that volume so you can hear the horsepower of these ARCA cars. I love the sound of these cars. They sound a lot better than the next gens in my opinion. So don't hate me if you like the next gens better. But let's see who the first one on the track is going to be. And that is going to be Mr. Chase Greer. He is going to be driving that number 40 Coca-Cola machine. Let's see if he can put up that top time spot. Lucas Reed, he is on the track also. So we got quite a few people taking their time for qualifying. Tonight there will be no stages. Tonight is not 4 points. So next week we'll actually start the points in the series. So just tonight is run for fun, have a great time, and see who can. Oh, there is the 40 getting a little bit loose in his qualifying session. We're going to jump over to Lucas Reed, and Lucas Reed is going to take a spin. And so is Jeff Ruddick. Well, jump on board with Ray Courtney in that number 99, and it looks like he has got turn 2 down, so he could be a factor here if nobody can get turn 2 figured out. And it looks like we got somebody out there for the 74, and that is going to be Ruddick. And please correct me if I'm not saying that name properly. Most of these drivers are new to me, so I didn't get a chance to talk with him, make sure I was pronouncing it right. And we also, there's another one out there that is going to be the 38 of Von Henschel. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And he's got his painted up as the M&M Ford Fusion number 38. Nice looking paint scheme. Love that paint scheme. And we got a number 40 fan of Chase Greer. Ruddick. Okay, Ruddick. All right, got it. All right, it looks like Amanda's having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are still online and rocking and rolling. And let's see how Mr. Henkel is doing in his 91 machine. Let's get on a camera on him driving that Jack Daniels number 91, and it doesn't look like this track is going to do him good here in qualifying, but hopefully he can get the things figured out and get that thing dialed in and get him a pretty good spot on the pole or on the grid. Michael Taylor, Bell South number 98, he is going to take a spin on the backstretch. '91 out there trying once again. He's going to ride that yellow line. Let's see where he can get it. Crosses over the start-finish line. And he is going to probably start around the 10th position. Oil on the track. Must be. Everybody is taking a ride. All right, Sean Anderson is out on the track. Let's see how he is making out into that number 14 Coolers Light. So far, so good, and he is going to be sitting second right now as he is coming out of turn number 4, and that's that transition that they were talking about where the car will just break loose on you. Coming into turn number 1, it looks pretty was looking pretty good, but rode it too low and got it sideways, but he was able to save it, so kudos to him, and so far he is still going to sit in that second position. Lucy Nudemaker is riding in that number 63. I got your 6 machine. Also, we have Jack out there. He's going to be riding in 22. So luckily, we have the telemetry down in the bottom right-hand corner, so you can see who's in what car, because they can get very confusing as they are the same paint scheme, just different number. But you will be able to see who is driving which car. All right, Zach Stevens. Let's see what he can do in that Dubs Energy number 47. Nice looking car. Nine viewers out there nine viewers out there on the stream. I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching and spending your evening with me as these guys are hopefully gonna get this track under control and put on some good side-by-side or hopefully four-wide racing. I'd love to see that. Oh, 14's getting a little bit loose. Ah, there is Miss Amanda. How are you doing this evening? We are live with 4 wide.
So we'll look at the our little technical difficulties later. Some of the same ones from the last time.
All right. Now, let me jump in Discord and turn your volume up because I can barely hear you.
Well, let me turn my settings up too. I tend to have a bad habit of turning this down. All right.
All right, Amanda. So with 4 wide, we will be having some read-off ads. You know, we do have the promotional promo videos that we can put on the stream, but if you'll look in Discord, you'll see that right above our broadcast booth, you'll see the ad break read-offs. So if we get some green flag runs, maybe we'll throw those in there. If we have a caution, we'll throw those in there also. But I guess since we have a second or two, if you want to tell us all about Butt Kicker Sim Racing.
Butt Kicker Sim Racing Pro Level Immersion. Butt Kicker Haptac hardware and software deliver the most accurate and highest fidelity sim racing tactical feedback position via in-game audio and telemetry data. Experience deep immersion by actually feeling the vehicle suspension, track surfaces, engine RPMs, tire grip, and more. Precise haptic feedback for your simulator faster driving, more immersion, and more control. Without haptic feedback, you're missing a key component for accurate vehicle control. Just like you wouldn't drive without a force feedback wheel, driving without haptic means you're leaving vehicle control information on the table. By adding haptic feedback, you're able to intuitively and accurately feel critical events like wheel slip and lock and push corners right up to the limit of traction. It's not just more fun, it's critical for racers of all levels that want to drive faster and more consistently.
Couldn't have done it better myself. Thank you so much for that.
Not a problem.
She has a better voice than I do, so. Forgot to add in a few little things here, and
I didn't do it.
yeah, that was my mistake, overlooking things.
That's all right.
All right, hopefully. I believe that is about it, and it looks like qualifying is all set. I believe once it kicks this over, we'll take a look at our grid information, and there we go. Grid information is in. Let's take a look. All right, tonight's grid looks like Zachary Stevens is going to be on that front row. And with Courtney on the outside. I'm trying to wait for them to load in so I can actually click on their car while I'm going through. And there they are. They are loaded in.
Are they loaded on your screen?
Yes, They just loaded in. Might be missing 1 or 2. God, I hate that.
Mine's still loading in.
Oh, you're still loading into the race.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there is that 99 machine of Courtney, and let's go take a look through the rest of the field. Looks like Sean Anderson, he is going to be on the inside, starting in 3rd. 4th is going to be Kurt Mills. Fourth. Hold on 1 second. I got a little bit of delay. 4th, Kurt Mills. 5th is going to be Chase. I want to say it's Greer or Geyer.
I can't see it because my live timing.
We'll just call him Chase.
It
He told me his last name, but like I said, with everybody here, once we get used to him, we'll get the names down. Looks like Will Evernham, he is going to be starting 6th. 7th is going to be Billy Davison. 8th is going to be Michael Taylor, and there he is in that Bell South machine. 9th, we're going to be looking at Jack Newmacher. I want to say Newmaker because he got he got Joe Dirt stuck in my head earlier. 10th did not show up, so there's probably 3. All right, we're going to have to do this old school. All right, 10th we're going to be looking at Robert Gray. 11th we're going to be looking at Noah Henkel. 12th we're going to be looking at Lucy Newmacher. And there she is. Lewis Reed, he is going to be sitting in the 13th spot. 14th is going to be Peter Stewart. 15th is going to be Cody Johnson. Jeffrey Rudick is going to be sitting 16th, and Ryan Van Henschel, I believe that's correct, and at number 38.
We'll call him Ryan.
We'll call him Ryan. But like I said, once we get these names down, it will be very easy for us to do, and it looks like we are green flag racing.
Flags in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
First lap of the season. Here we go. Green flag racing. And let's see what Courtney has actually inched out in the first position. Kurt Mills working in that 2nd position. Now, coming out of turn number 4, this is where it's going to get tricky. That 31 got a little bit loose, and he's going to go towards the inside wall, but he saves it. No, he just got loose coming out of turn number 4, and he did save it. Looks like, and we already got a yellow flag, and that looks like Billy Davison.
Looks like Billy Davison has crashed.
Let's go back and see if we can take a look at what happened to Billy Davison, and that's going to be the 54. Let's see if we can get a better camera angle on it. There he is right there in that butt kicker Ford Mustang paint. And it looks like he was riding on that low line, and looks like he was doing all right. 3 right there on his outside, coming across the start-finish line, coming into turn number 1. Forgot it's short track racing, so it backs it up a little bit further. But going into turn number 1, the rear end of the car just kicks right out, and that's going to send him around. There you see the 22 gonna barely, he's gonna make contact. 63 just barely got past the 22. Doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of damage to those race cars. These cars can actually take a pretty good hit. Looks like the 111, he is going to take a ride also towards the inside wall. 74 got a little bit of contact, but it looks like those cars are going to be okay to make another lap. Maybe no major repairs need to be done, but we'll see what happens. That's not good.
What's wrong?
We'll see what happens in the long run. All right, take it for just a second. I gotta, hopefully that not mess up things.
Did you break it?
Yes. Well, no. ATVO closed out. But it's all good, and we are going to be back up and rolling in just a second.
We're still rolling under a yellow flag, so we're okay.
Oh, I got iRacing up. It's just some of the telemetry just closed out. I think I accidentally hit the button.
You can't be pressing a bunch of random buttons. I told you about that.
I
How you
like
mess up your
pushing
life.
buttons.
Don't push the button.
I like pushing the buttons. The buttons are awesome to push. All right, there we have the telemetry back up. So far we're at lap 6 of 126, so a lot of racing left to go. These guys have unlimited tires. I'm not exactly sure on their fuel run, and we are back
Flags in the air.
And it looks like they did a single file restart.
Let's go racing, boys!
Green light, go. We just got a green flag.
And here they come out of turn number 2, and it looks like they're going to be following suit. Not a lot of passes going on. We got a little bit of a battle between the 4. It looks like the 3 and the 40 of Chase. Chase riding a little bit higher than that 3. Now we've seen the bottom line. They will get loose down there, even going into the turn. So these drivers got to be a little bit careful of that issue. But once the tires get broken in, I don't think they have to worry about that very much. There you see Jackie's going to be riding that 22 all the way down to the yellow line, and now he's got the 91 of Henkel. He is going to be riding that top side, trying to get a run off of turn number 2, coming down the back stretch. He's going to have the position along with the 10 of Reed. He is going to be looking to take that spot away too, and the yellow flag is out. It looks like the 19 is going to be around, and that is going to be Evernham. Let's go see if we can take a look and find out what happened to Mr. Willie.
All right. Well, you pull that up. I have to change the battery in my mouth.
Oh.
It decided now was the appropriate time to die.
Well, there we see that lone lane takes another victim, and that's going to be the 19. 19 is going to take a ride to that inside wall. Maybe not a lot of damage. Maybe he won't spend too much time in the pits with a fast repair, but one hit and he was able to keep it off the wall the rest of the way. So he should last another day, or another lap, should I say. But as of right now, that 99 machine, he is pretty much dominating the race here early, but there's still a lot of racing left to go. With Zach Stevens, he's going to be sitting in second. We got Sean Anderson sitting in third. Michael Taylor, he is going to be sitting in fourth. He is up 4 positions from where he started. We got Chase in the 40. He is riding around in fifth. That is where he had started the race 12 laps ago, and so far doing a pretty good job of keeping it in that top 5. Robert Gray in that number 3 good wrench machine. He is up 4 positions. Udemacher is riding around in 7th. That's going to be Lucy in that 63. Up 5 positions. Heckel is going to be up 3, riding around in 8th. We have Jack Udemacher in 9th. He is right there where he started. Still looks like pace truck lights are still on. We're going to go back to Mr. Lucas Reed. He is riding around in the 10th position in his number 10 Jack Daniels. I'm sorry, that's going to be the number 10 Sasquatch. Cody Johnson going to be riding around in 11th. Peter Stewart, he is going to be riding around in 12th, up 3 positions. So 10th, 11th, and 12th, and 13th of Ryan. They are all up 3 positions from where they started. Kirk Mills, he is going to be in 14th. Billy Davidson is 15th, and Willie Evernham is going to be 16th. Rudick is in the 74. He is going to be riding around in the 17th position. Still a lot of racing left to go, so I wouldn't count that 74 out as of right now. I would be back there and just watching these guys eat up their tires and try to make passes when I can. So it looks like he's got a pretty good strategy going on, just hanging out in the back. Pace light truck lights should be out this time by, and they are. So we will be going green here in just a short lap. Looks like double file this time. Is it going to be double file or is it going to be single file?
We currently look like we are sitting at 2 wide.
Yep, we are double file. So double file restart this time. I guess in a certain amount of laps, if they have a caution, they will start single file. And here we go. Take it away, Miss Amanda.
All right, so we're taking off the lead. You know, Kurt Mills started out in the top 5, and now he's back in 13th. But with this being such a short track, he may be able to make a good comeback.
Absolutely. I'm keeping my eye on that 98. That 98 is up 4 positions. He is working on that middle groove, coming down the front stretch. He has made his way up to the 4th position. But you also have that number 3 of Robert Gray. He is going to be looking up high. Maybe. Oh, he scraped the wall.
Oh, he smacked the wall. He smacked the wall and bounced off the Jack Daniels car real quick. They don't look like they took any damage, but they just kept going.
So maybe just a little bit of right side, maybe a fender crinkle on that number 3 Goodrich machine. But if he drives it like Dale, it's not going to hurt him at all. 91 of Henkel. He got a little bit of loose coming out of turn number 2, and here they come down the front stretch. And look at the 99. He is trying to break away. He is almost working away about 0.8 of a second over Zach Stevens.
Yeah, but you know, as soon as Zach Stevens is hitting the straightaway, he's catching up. He's making up for that gap.
And there we have a little bit of gap. To the 91, the 98, and the 3. They are pretty much riding right under a blanket with the 40 in tow. And Chase is trying to do all he can to keep Lucas Reed on that bottom side. Maybe make him eat up the tires just a little bit. Maybe make him get a little bit loose so he can take that position away. But that 10 is fighting really hard on that yellow line coming out of turn number 4. And it looks like the 40 is gonna prevail in that 7th spot. Kirk Mills, he has his hands full with that 63 of Mutemacher. I keep on wanting to say Mutemaker. Well, he had his hands full. He was able to make the pass, and the 10 is going to get loose right in front of him.
Oh.
He barely squeaks by, but is the caution going to fly? I don't think the caution is going to fly. I think Lucas Reed is not going to bring out the caution. He did not spin.
Nope, he just went straight into the wall.
And he is able to get that car back up and rolling. But look at the 3 after a wall smack. He is going to take over the position from the 98 of Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor was making moves forward, but now he's making moves backwards. So did he eat up his tires too quick? We shall have to see. Now with unlimited tires, I would try to take tires on any chance that I get. But nobody elected to pit because they only had about 12 laps on their tires at the time. Let's go back up to the front and see how Mr. Courtney is doing. And it looks like he has broken out to a 1.8 second lead over Anderson. Sean Anderson trying to make up some time, but I don't believe he's going to get there, as that 99 has this track figured out and is making it work for him. Let's go back and see if we can see a little bit of battle. Ooh, and we just got... And the 38 is going to be in the wall very hard. I don't know exactly what happened, but he smacked the outside wall pretty hard. Maybe his car got a little bit loose. Did a great job of keeping it up there and not collecting anybody else. So let's go forward in the field. It looks like the 74, he is going to make up a position. Jeffrey Rudick making up a position one by one as they smack the wall. He makes a pass. So that's... and he's keeping that car relatively clean doing so. He's got Lucas Reed in his windshield, and he is closing that gap pretty quickly as he gets a little bit loose coming out of turn number 4. Still got a pretty good run going into turn number 3, close the gap even further, and they both have that 22 of Jack Nudemacher in their sights, hopefully to take over that position, and Jack is riding around in the 14th. Billy Davison, he is down 6 spots from where he started, but still, like we said, a lot of racing left to go. Let's see if we can find the best battles, and that's going to be right here. Looks like, I'll let you call this one. It looks like the 111. And
I was saying, where do you have the 111? Like,
111 is
I found him. Spam car.
I used some loves from fried spam and eggs, so I am actually happy to see that car out on that track.
Fried spam is like it's a thing. I don't know how else to say it. It's an actual thing. Like, some people, if you don't know, you don't know. You can look it up. So that spam car is riding on the back end of that Coca-Cola car.
Oh, Jeffrey Rudek, he is bringing out the caution. Let's go back and see if we could take a look and.
Let me go take a look at what you got. Did you see the green I sent you?
No, I did not. Looks
I
like.
sent-
What's that? Oh, so
Let's
we
see
got a
the
side-by-side screen. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, we do. Don't pay any mind to the tower on the side because I don't know what's going on with it tonight.
Well, we are going to copy that link, and we are going to go down to the side-by-side. And there is where the caution came out. 74 got a little bit loose and went to the inside wall, right over start-finish line, locked them up.
I thought this was NASCAR, not drifting.
Well, if it was drifting, he did a pretty good job. And 1 second, you're going to see a double screens for for just a moment as I get this.
That's all right. We are still running under yellow.
All right, let me go back live. So
We had several cars. hit the pit.
21 viewers out there on the stream. We appreciate y'all stopping by. All right, there we go. We're going to go to properties. Actually, no, I can't do that. Side by side.
Yeah, we have several cars take it to the pits. While you work out your technical difficulties.
Oh, I don't have any technical difficulties right now, but
The
we are going to get your side-by-side up here so everybody can see what I'm seeing, and then they can see what you're seeing. And we're going to make...
Right, we're good.
Did you send me the right link?
Yes. Do I need to send you a new link?
Might have to.
Yeah. No, sir, you can do it.
All right, looks like Michael Taylor is up there in the top spot. I told you to look out for this number 98 Bell South machine. And right now he is out there leading the race. He's got Ray Courtney right there sitting in second. Sean Anderson is going to be riding around in third. Zach Stevens is going to be taking down 3 spots and sitting in fourth. Kurt Mills, he is going to be riding in that 5th position. Chase in that number 40, he is going to be restarting this race in 6th. Robert Gray is going to be restarting in 7th. Reed is going to be starting in 8th. Jack Nudemacher is going to be starting in 9th. And is jumping around, but I believe the 08 is going to be starting in 10th, and Lucy is going to be starting in 12th. So just with them jumping around just a little bit.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're going to go back to green flag racing.
Flags in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Courtney definitely got a really good jump on the 98. 98 is going to go way up high, and he's going to open the door for Sean Anderson. Anderson is going to be right in that pole lane. Now he has new tires, so these guys got to wait until those tires heat up before they really put the hammer down. And look at the 14 battling on the bottom side, and the 98 is still hanging in there as he just drops it down right behind the 14 and staying in third. 47 has got a battle with the 31, and that's going to be Kurt Mills. Mills doing his dangest, and it looks like a couple people went around. That's going to be Kurt Mills. He's going to be very slow. And oh no, Lucy has crashed out in that number 63. So let's go find out what happened to her.
All right, you have a new
38 gave the 63 a little bit of bump and turned her around along with the 74. Ooh, that was a hard lick on that 63 machine, but I believe it'll be all right. Now let's see if we can get this side by side over here working so we can go through the whole field for you.
There we go.
I believe you might be having a connection issue there, Miss Amanda.
Dagnabbit.
But that's okay. We'll just let it run. We'll check on it later. Maybe it'll load
I sent
in.
you the. Did you get the new one?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Copy link.
Oh, you know what? That would. I'm not
Probably
gonna say a word. That might help just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit.
that's
Copy
what you
that
get
link.
for doing things on the fly. All right. There we go. All right.
Well, looky there.
All right, I gotta do a little bit of adjusting here. Get rid of
Yep.
some of that free space you got going on.
For some reason, that's what I've got tonight. I don't know what's going on.
That is a little bit of your SDK settings, and I will show you how to adjust that.
We'll go
So
over that in a minute.
a little bit of history. You know, I am from the Southern Broadcast Racing Network. Been doing this for about a year, still learning new things every day. But, you know, learned a lot from being at Southern Broadcast Racing Network. Jeremy helped me out, you know, teaching me quite a few things. And some schedules didn't see eye to eye, but we did branch off. So now we have the Gaming Network, and I'm still a part of the Southern Broadcast Racing Network. And yeah, just a few things a few bugs to work out. But it's not a big issue. I enjoy doing this type of stuff. Amanda here, she is pretty much, we've known each other from high school. I'm trying to teach her quite a few things and let her have her fame, and, you know, let her do a little bit of broadcasting. We both grew up in Monticello, Florida. I don't tell everybody that, but I just did.
Wow, you just did.
Yeah, Jefferson County.
Now we're all in trouble.
All right, it looks like the pace trucker lights are off. We're going to be in turn number 4, or coming into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, we will be going back. Green flag racing. We'll put it back on the full screen so you can see the 99 going to take the high line this time with the 3 in tow on that outside line. And green flag
Flags
racing.
in the air.
We go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Really good job on
Let's go racing,
Got to
boys.
flip this sideways. May have spun the tires just a little bit. And that's, oh my goodness. The 3 is
Yellow
around.
flag is out.
Robert Gray in the wall.
Oh,
Pile up
there's a
behind it.
crash. You got number 38 gets smacked from the wall. The
Oh, wait.
South cars back there.
08 and 98 stuck together. And we're going to have to go back and see what happened to that. Robert Gray, I don't know if he I don't know. I do not know.
You know, this track has definitely got the pace car earning his keep tonight.
Oh, yeah, pace car is going to be leading the most laps. There you see the 98 got a little bit of tire spin on the restart, and then just looks like that car did not turn and slid right up. He could have been on the brakes a little bit, and the car pushed up the track, but it got into that left rear quarter panel of the number 3, and then all chaos happened right in front of everybody. Ooh.
Just a little bit.
So the big one at the short track of Nashville, and it looks like pit road is going to be very busy. And Robert Gray out there saying, "Boo Chase." Noah Jack's out there saying, "Go Greer" in that number 40. Shadow Flight. I appreciate the subscribe. Master Flux, appreciate the follow. And Miss Amanda, we do have another read off. If you want to take care of that, that is going to be for Dubby.
All right, give me 2 seconds to get over to that real quick. Can't wait till I get my third monitor.
It does help.
Yeah, it's definitely going to. All right.
You got it?
No. What?
Right above butt kicker.
There we go. Like, where did it go? Well, my screen keeps jumping in the bottom. All right. So, W is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics. W is formulated for anyone who wants to focus without jitters or a crash. Just mix 1 Rider scoop with 6 to 8 ounces of cold water and shake. Unlike other energy drinks in our category, W prides itself on actually developing a clean energy formula that is free from fillers. Use code 4WIDE, that's the number 4, WIDE, for 10% off all orders. All commissions will go towards the league funds.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. You definitely got the voice for the ads. Like I said, I just do not have that kind of voice.
Yes,
It's all right.
we won't hold it against you.
Yes, you will. All right, fourth caution of the evening. And we'll bring up our new ticker tower. No, some of us have to deal with the 40 if he's loose, if he loses.
Green flag, green flag.
All right, that green flag is out, and we have went back to single file, and look how much of a jump that 98 or that 99 got on the 47 of Zach Stevens. He is going to be driving that W car, that proud sponsor of 4 Wide, and he is doing a pretty good job of staying in the top 5. And here comes Chase. Now Chase doesn't look like he's going to lose, but there's still a lot of laps left to go, but he is holding strong in that 3rd position with the 19 of Everingham. He has been involved in a little bit of an incident early on in the race, brought the caution out, and now he's up in the top 5. So let's keep an eye on that Motorola number 19. Lucas Reed, he started in 5th position. So far, he is holding the 5th position, and we've got another yellow flag.
Oh, there is 38 is in the wall.
38, and that is going to be Mr. Ryan and that M&M car. So let's back up just a little bit and see if we can figure out what happened there. Let's go to a different camera angle. You know what? Let's ride in the cockpit pit view and get his point of view of what happened. There you see he's coming in to turn number 3. Oh yeah. Turn number 4. Back end just got loose. That is a big throttle control corner coming out of. So there you see he's trying to get those gears figured out and get it in the right gear. A couple people got involved. The 91, I believe, was a little bit of a victim to that, but looks like he did prevail. Not a lot of damage on the right side of that car, so he is going to be good. Probably won't see him come down pit lane, but the 47, he is going to stay out, and I believe the 99 was in the pits. Yes, he is going to be in the pits. He is going to take some tires and some go-go juice along with the 38. He is going to have to go in and get some of that damage repaired. Michael Taylor, there he sits. He had a little bit of an incident earlier, and now he is back in the 13th spot. So far, the biggest mover of the race is going to be this guy right here, and I believe if you want to keep an eye on that pace truck, it looks like the lights are still on. I'm going to see if I can track him down, see if we can figure out how he's made so many moves, if I can find him.
All right.
Nope, I don't see him in the Discord, so we're going to bring up Mr. Courtney to the booth.
All right.
Mr. Courtney, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hello.
How's it going, man? Well, we see you out there leading a lot of laps. You just went in, took you some tires and maybe some of that go-go juice to fill up that car. But, man, how is your race going for you tonight? Are you going to have what it takes to get through that traffic after you've pitted?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have slightly better tires than the rest of these people. I think the heat cycle is really going to start hurting them, and we have run a couple laps.
Well, that sounds good. It looks like you're going to be going green next time by. So how confident are you in, finishing in that winner's circle tonight?
I really think I've found the limit of grip on this track where I can go to the corner the fastest. It's not the best on the tires, but if I can walk away from the field at a good pace, then I should be able to get at the end.
Awesome. Well, we will definitely be keeping an eye on that 99 ride, and you have a good rest of your race. We'll put you back down in your, you were in the pit road track, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll put you back down there and look for y'all to go green. Good luck.
Yeah. Look.
All right, that was Mr. Courtney. He does feel confident about, winning this race, but we shall see. We are about to go back green flag racing.
Flags in the air.
The 48,
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
get a really good jump on the
Let's go racing, boys.
Take it away.
47 took that lead. He said, nope, I'm not sitting here with you. Got number 10, Reed, not too far behind him. We got rear, shortly behind him. But that 47 car is really trying to give him a gap. What else is going on the back of the race?
Well, back towards the back, it looks like we're going to have a hornet's nest. And you got the 91, you got the 54 up in the mix, and I'm trying to see where that 99 is. He started back towards the back, and it looks like he is going to be moving forward because he is already up to the 5th position. He has those fresh tires. He said he found the grip limit for this track, so he is moving up, and he is moving up quick. He has got Chase Greer right there in front of him, and he's going to look down low. Oh, he's going to get loose coming off the turn number 4, coming across the start-finish line. He's going to lose a couple positions, possibly to the 91 and 14. No, he keeps it in the gas. A little bit loose coming out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch, 91 still on the outside. He's going to try the inside again. Pushes up the track just a little bit side by side, coming up turn number 4. 91 gets a little bit loose. 99 gets a little bit loose, and they are still riding straight. One guy watching all of this play through is going to be Sean Anderson. He was watching all that side-by-side battle, watching the 14 get loose, watching the 99 get loose, and when you see those cars get loose, it's got to be in your mind like, oh crap, something bad's about to happen. But these guys are very familiar with these cars, and they're doing pretty darn good as Chase gets loose coming out of turn at number 4. we'll go side by side and see where Miss Amanda is on the track, and maybe get a little bit of front and rear action. And there we go.
Got it?
Yep. Kill your tower just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Listen, that's there for me, not you. You see what it's doing tonight?
Yes, so that is in a budding setting, and I'll show you how to fix that later on.
Yeah, I can't see anything. So I've been kind of watching number 14, Sean Anderson, as he's been bobbing and weaving between the 99 car and the 91 car. Because he was there when they kept breaking loose. What's wrong?
We are already under another caution, and that's going to be Billy Dixon. He is going to bring out the next caution. So let's go back and take a look at what happened to him. And there you see he's going to be in that number 54 ride. And we're going to go ahead and play it from there. He's going to cut it down, ride a little bit higher than that yellow line. May have touched the apron in the middle of the turn, and it looks like a 31 clipped the back end of that number 55 butt kicker ride and turned him right on around. So that is going to bring out our 7th caution, I do believe. Ooh, I do not like. And pit road is definitely going to be busy. And we see Courtney coming down. We see Ray Courtney coming back down pit road. Now they have unlimited tires, so he's probably gonna make a little bit of maybe a brake bias adjustment. They don't have a lot of adjustments that they can make because this is a fixed setup, but he can make a brake bias adjustment, take a little bit of tires. Maybe he was a little rough on the tires just to get up to the third, now second position, but he was in third, so he may have heated up those tires just enough that he needed to go in and take another set. So this may work out for him very well as the who's that out on the track? That's going to be the 98. 98 looks like he might get a wave around. Yes, he is going to get his wave around. We saw him involved in an incident earlier. So far, nobody is out of the race. The only person that's out of the race is Singleton. Singleton is actually, I believe, in race control. Billy Devison in getting his car serviced. Robert Gray is going to be in getting that Goodrich Chevrolet serviced. Michael Taylor still out waiting for his wave around, so he will start at the back of the field. But after everything cycles through, it looks like that 99 is going to be right back in the lead. So excellent pit strategy. He may have took right side tires on that pit stop after everybody else made their 4-tire stop. Zach Stevens is going to be starting in second. Everham is going to be starting in third. Anderson in fourth. Reed in fifth. Greer in sixth. Still doing a pretty good job of holding on, to those top spots, not letting those leaders get away. Cody Johnson in that 08 Oreos ride. Love that car. Making me hungry already.
I want some Oreos. The downside of having children is, you have Oreos, you leave them unattended for 5 minutes, they're gone.
Von Henschel, like I said, I hope I'm saying that right. He is going to be in the 8th position. Looks like we're going to extend the caution laps just a little bit so we can get everybody situated. 51 dealt with internet or PC problems and hasn't been able to rejoin.
Even Discord.
Oh, I hope everything's okay. I definitely feel his frustration. We make all this happen. Amanda has pretty good internet. I have 2 Verizon hot jetpacks that I actually run all the broadcasting off of and play, other games. So I definitely know his pain with internet issues. As when we bought this house, they said we're able to get good internet, but no, they kind of lied about it.
They lied.
They lied.
There was no kinda. No kinda. They lied.
Flags in the
All
air.
right, about to go back.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
And there it is, green flag racing, and the 99 got a really good jump on that green flag restart, and it looks like Sean Anderson and Zach Steven are going to be left side by side to battle this out for the second position, and it looks like the 14 has got a nose on the 47.
Flags in the air.
Still
Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Got to be careful.
Let's go racing, boys.
Behind him, that's going to allow the 40 and possibly the 10 to get right by him. He does collect it, and he is going to still be side by side with that 10 of Lucas Reed. So Evernham and Reed fighting.
Flags in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
That's been mostly trouble for everybody, and so far everybody's making it look pretty easy as the track conditions change just a little bit.
The Coca-Cola car was scrubbing the wall.
He's just adding.
He's breaking loose.
Well,
See that?
Yes, he got very loose, and he may have rubbed a little bit on the 19, and then it may have helped. Oh, he's a little bit looser coming out of turn number 2 also. So he's added a little bit of character and traded a little bit of paint, put some of his paint on other cars, but they are still green. No flags are flying as of yet. Back up to Courtney. Courtney has broken out to about a 0.6 of a second lead, but it looks like Sean Anderson, he is trying to keep up with that 99 ride of Courtney. Courtney doing a really good job. I think he has a really good chance of winning this race here tonight. Zach Stevens, he is falling back. He is about 1.9 seconds away from Courtney, and about 1.3 seconds away from Stevens. So he has a little bit of, he has to find that grip and get that car around the track to make up the time to catch those two leading the pack. Evernham doing a really good job, as we've seen a little bit of, he got into a little bit of chaos earlier on, but he is hanging out in the top 5 with Cody Johnson right on his heels in that Oreos number 08. There is a battle with the Spam and Coca-Cola. That is an interesting combination. They are riding side by side as we are coming out of turn number 4, coming across the start-finish line. It is going to be the 111. Has about a half a car on the 40 on the outside, but it looks like they're going to get that straightened out, and the 111 is going to be able to take that 8th spot away from Greer. Greer is slowly falling back. I don't know if that set of tires is working for his car or not, or he is just trying to move his car around to find the grip on the track. And it looks like Courtney has crashed. So our leader has had a problem. No caution is flown, but I do want to take a second and go back and look at that, and I want to go side by side. And there is. Can you back that up just a little bit?
Yeah. Gotta do it from the screen.
All right, while she's working on that replay, we'll go to our current leader right now, and that's going to be Mr. Sean Anderson. Sean Anderson, he is now moved up to the top spot, and he is out front and trying to make a statement. He is trying to go to his own zip code. Why is he using SDK for that?
Because it's not working.
Oh.
It's all evil tonight.
Well, we'll work on your side. I'll let you find it, and once you find it, we'll go back to side by side and see what exactly happened. All right, it looks like so far, Cody Johnson, since the 99 wrecked out just a few laps ago, and is now in the pit getting his car serviced. That 08 machine is now the biggest mover of the race. He's up 11 spots from where he started this race. He has been waiting patiently and now riding in the top 3 with about 37 laps to go here in the race. Still a lot of racing left to go, but he is in a very good position to get on that podium, or even if the caution comes out, maybe sneak out a win. Zach Stevens, he is down 3 positions from where he started this race, but he is still hanging out in the top 5. A lot of people, as the track has been changing, that has
All
put...
right, Rich, you ready for this?
Oh, we got it? You got the footage?
We
Hold
got
on
it.
one
You
second.
ready?
One second. And let's
Tell
go
me
take
when
a
you're
look.
ready.
All right, we are
so
ready.
we'll back a little bit. All right, so watch this. He goes into this curve and loses it.
So the car just broke loose. He was already out the corner, and that car just broke loose, and now it looks like he had a lot of front end damage. Yeah, so that left...
Watch man. The left front is Kubar.
Engine smoking, left front damage. Hopefully he can rejoin the race, as right now we'll go back to full screen, and we'll see. No, right now he's showing 2 laps down, so
He's back in the race.
is he? So
He
he's
is back on the course.
all right, so he's got that damage fixed, and he is back out on the track, and we are still green and clean as of right now, with only 11 cars on the lead lap. Michael Taylor being the last car on the lead lap. He started in the back on that last restart, and he is trying to hang on, maybe trying to get a top 10 finish, but he's got to catch this guy right here, that 38 of Henschel. Like I said, hopefully I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not.
99 shoots in to take over that spot.
Well, 99 is 2 laps down, so that's not for a position, but he did take that spot.
No, but you know, he will, looks like he will push his way through this, because he's just passing everybody as he goes.
Yeah, the 99 has the fresher tires out of everybody since he had to repair some damage. You know, he decided, you know, let me put some new tires on this thing, and we're going to fly around the track. Now, is it possible that he can make a lap up? We'll have to see where he's at compared to the leader. There he is, and we'll go to our track cam, and he's got a lot of making up left. He's got a lot of making up to do to be considered to be 1 lap down. He is the first car 2 laps down, so he would have to make the pass on the leader and actually pass Robert Gray, which is in the lucky dog spot. So we'll have to see how this plays out, especially if a caution comes out with 28 laps left to go here in the race. Right now, it's going to be this man's race to win. As long as it goes green, he has a very good gap on Evernham. Evernham is about, I'd say, 1.8 seconds back from Anderson. So this, and Anderson has caught lap down traffic, so he's looking to put the 22 1 lap down. And that is going to be Jack Nunemacher. And there he goes. Now the 22 is the first car 1 lap down, so that would be your lucky dog contender if the caution were to fly. He's got the 10 he's got the 98 in his sights, and there is the 98 not too far away. We'll go to the gearbox cam. There he has the 10 all over the back bumper, but right behind the 10, there you see that cooler's light peeking out from behind the 10, and they're looking to go a lap down also. 10 is already 2 laps down, so this is not for a position, that little bit of a battle. But I know we do have where is he at? I do know we have some 40 fans. I do know we have Rudik is out, unfortunately. I'm sorry that he is out, but his car is on pit road. We got Ryan is in the pits, so he is about to go some more laps down. He has got left side damage. He looks like he is missing a wheel.
Inside wall.
With the yellow flag.
And there's a yellow to fly, and that is going to be for Zach Stevens. That's not something that we want to see, and we'll go and take.
Is that the 41 or the 47?
That's going to be the 47, Zach Stevens.
Well, let me see. Hold on, I'm running it back. Yeah, that's the one that was inside wall.
Oh yeah, he just smacked that inside wall. But 38 got some damage somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where the 38 got his damage, but we'll check that in just a moment. But while we have a moment, let's take a word from our sponsors.
When people hear a Till Valhalla project, the first thing they might think of is our shirts. But what most people don't know is that our plaques came first and the t-shirts came second. What some people might not know is that the same shirts that we make day in and day out allowed us to do unbelievable things for unbelievable people. Whether it's donating our proceeds to reduce veteran suicide or gifting handcrafted memorial plaques to the families of our heroes, these t-shirts simply stand for honor and freedom, two words that wouldn't exist without our heroes. This makes Till Valhalla Project a place where fallen heroes truly live on forever.
All right, we are back. Now, Butt Kicker is a proud sponsor of 4 Wide Racing League, but the Till Valhalla Project is not a sponsor nor affiliate with the 4 Wide, but they wanted to put out, you know, the great things that they do for veterans and their families. They do a lot of great work. They raise a lot of money to help vets, and you know, they honor them any and every way that they can. There's a lot of vets in this league. I'm a vet. Amanda's a vet, and we all respect what they do for vets and their families. So that's one reason why Till Valhalla Project is on the stream. They wanted to give them a shout out, give them credit where credit is due. So big shout out to them. Hats off. My salute to you. All right, looks like the pace truck lights are out. I think you said you maybe got SDK figured out or working?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got SDK working. Like, for my replays, it's you're not gonna have the tower, but I can't get the tower off currently. But I do have a rec for you.
Okay, well, we're about to go side by side, so let me get through this green flag.
Flags in the air.
And it looks like the 19 spun his tires. So
Let's go racing, boys!
Just a little bit on that inside, and the 19 is going to be around. Let's see if we can catch that. Oh my goodness, that is heavy contact for the 19, and we're going to have 2 replays to look at, as that was Evernham.
Flags in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's
Restart. So let's take a look as the yellow flag flies. Sponsored by Butt Kicker, proud sponsor of 4 Wide Racing. All right, so let's take a look. There he spins the tires on the restart. And then it just breaks loose, and then all chaos is going to fly. The 10 gets some action. The 63 just barely squeaks by. But it looks like we might see this 99 get his laps back and make some moves. So we're going to go back live and watch what Miss Amanda has found for her replay, and go ahead, and this is going to be the 38 from a couple laps earlier, and go ahead with that replay.
So you see where his rear end breaks loose and he slams into the wall. I didn't see anything that brought it on. He would just come around and slap the wall.
And that looks like it broke the lower ball joint, possibly the shocker strut. Actually, those have adjustable shocks on them, coilovers, to be able to adjust ride heights and stuff like that. You can actually adjust the rebound and everything on that front end. So that front end is done. Luckily, he has a fast repair, and we'll see him back out there. Looks like Ray Courtney, he is going to be back on pit road, and looks like Everham is going to be down pit road. Kurt Mills is going to be down pit road. And it looks like Robert Gray is going to be back on the lead lap, and we'll go back to the full screen. Got a few buttons that are not working right for me. Well, Amanda, how fast do you think you can get through a butt kicker ad?
Let's see. Is that a challenge?
Yes, we got about a lap to
All
go.
right.
Think you got enough time?
So, I don't see why not. Butt kicker plus sim racing equals pro level immersion. Butt kicker haptic hardware and software deliver the most accurate and highest fidelity sim racing tactical feedback position via in-game audio and telemetry data. Experience deep immersion by actually feeling the vehicle suspension, track surfaces, engine RPMs, tire grip, and more. Precise haptic feedback for your simulator faster driving, more immersion, and more control. Without haptic feedback, you're missing a key component for accurate vehicle control. Just like you wouldn't drive without a forced feedback wheel, driving without haptics means you're leaving vehicle control information on the table. By adding haptic feedback, you're able to intuitively and accurately feel critical events like wheel slip, lock, and push corners right up to the limit of traction. It's not just more fun, it's critical for races of all levels that want to drive faster and more consistently. Boom.
I'm impressed, and we're Green Flag Racing, and we are pretty much as in single file restart, and it looks like Sean Anderson, he is going to try to break away from that 08. The 08 has made it up 12 positions. This is going to be the biggest mover of the race, as they are pretty much nose to tail trying to lead that 43 in, or the 47 in the dust. That's going to be Zach Stevens. We saw him get into a little bit of trouble, and look, he's got that ride back up into the third position. Sean Anderson is going to touch the wall, and he's going to lose a position, so he's got a little bit of wall paint on the right side of that Coolers Light Dodge, and he is going to ride around in second with that 47 all over his back bumper, trying to get that second place position. They're almost side by side. 47 gets a little bit loose, so he loses a little bit of ground, but if you just look what happened, looks like our leader went backwards. He is going the wrong way, and he is all the way back, and he has got right side or left side damage. So that's going to put the 14 back up into the lead with only 8 laps to go. If a caution does not fly, he is not going to be happy because he's not going to finish on that podium or have a chance to finish on the podium. And Zach Stevens, he is going to get into the wall. Now he has a little bit of scrapes on the right side of that car. Chase Greer, he is back up to third. He's going to ride it really high. Come on off the corner. He keeps it straight. He keeps it off the wall. He's got the 98 of Michael Taylor. I told you to watch out for this car, and look at him now. He is back up in the top 5 with Peter Stewart in that 111 spam machine. He is trying to work his way up into the top 4 and try to take away that spot from Michael Taylor. Not going to be able to get there this time by, but 6 laps to go. Not a lot of laps left. There's 19. He had a little bit of incident earlier, back up in the top 6. Robert Gray, glad to see him back on the lead lap, and he's going to get loose as we switch the camera to him. And the caution is out. Oh, Jack Nudemacher.
Jack Nudemacher. I'll run it back for you.
Ooh, not wanting to see that. Where is he at? There he is, the 22.
He is towards the back.
Looks like he just hit the apron just a little bit and then hit the wall and spun that car around, and it's like he never even and spun him straight. He got back on the gas, and he is out of there and back. Stayed on the lead lap, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see how this plays out. Is there anybody that's going to take tires? As you have Jack Nudemacher, he is going to be Nudemacher. He is going to be the last car on the lead lap. You got Henkel. He is going to get his lap back. There he goes on the outside, getting his lap back. So he is going to start at the longest, start at the tail of the longest line. But Let's see. Let's see if we can catch up with one of these leaders in the Mike Taylor. There he is. Billy Davidson. Let's talk to Chase Greer. Chase, this is Richard and Amanda up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, gotcha. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. You're sitting in third. You've had an up and down race so far. You're sitting in third with very few laps to go. Man, what do you have planned when we go back green?
To try not to die because I'm terrible here. So I just want to finish third.
Well, you got a very good shot, but with those older tires, is it tough on those restarts? Tell us how those restarts have been. We've seen a couple guys, spin those tires. Is that one thing you're worried about?
Yes, a little bit. I have sort of a strategy that sort of stopped me from doing that. I straightened off the exit a little bit, and it's been working so far. So I'm not that worried about that, but we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Well, good luck, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you in just a few laps. We'll put you back down with your teammate.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
All right, that was Chase Greer. He is going to be starting at third, and we may have a little bit of time to pull up one other person. Hopefully, there's not a lot of people in the Discord, so we'll take the next best, and that is going to be Mr. Zach Stevens. Zach Stevens, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, looks like you're going to be starting on that outside in that number 47 W's ride. Tell us what is your thoughts, concerns before we go back green?
Yeah, it looks like he's giving me the outside, so that's good. I wanted the outside. I'm just going to try and hang it on the outside right here on the restart. It's a really loose track. Hopefully we can come in out here with a top 3 at least.
Absolutely. Well, you got a 111 that's been pretty fast all night, and he is right there behind you. So good luck on this restart, and we'll see if we'll be talking to you after the race.
All right, appreciate it, man.
Not a problem. All right, that was going to be that was the 40 and the 47. We got a little bit of an interview in, and it looks like they are going green this time by, and we are going to have 2 laps to go. If they do not take the white flag, there will be another green-white checkered attempt, and it looks like the 14 is going to cut off the 47. The 47 is going to look down low, and it looks like he's not going to be able to get there, but the 47 gets a little bit loose, and here comes the 19 on the inside of the 40. Looks like Evernham is going to try to that bottom line. They're going to look 3 wide, but the 3 is not going to be able to get there to make it 3 wide, and they're going to be side by side. Here comes it. Oh, we got contact.
Oh, you have contact.
The white flag is already out, so therefore there is no caution. The 111 is around. Sean Anderson.
What did they got with him?
What's that?
The spam card took somebody with him.
Well, if you can't beat them, take them with you. Well, looks like that 19 of Willie Evernham, he is going to bring home the 3rd position. That was a wild white flag ride. And let's go back and see if we can, while these guys take that cool down lap, let's see if we can check out what happened. Let's see Peter Stewart.
With 111?
Yeah, let's ride with him. He was riding way up high, 98, 3 gets loose. And, started with the 40. 40 may have touched the 111.
54 touched in 111. Hold on. So we had a bit of a hornet's nest, but hold on. All right, you want to see where it all really started?
Yeah, we'll go side by side for a moment.
Let's see, I want to do this. Tell me when you're ready.
All right, go right ahead. We are looking.
You ready?
Right
All
at it,
right.
yeah.
So, watchers are coming around this corner.
40 comes down on.
40
Yep.
made contact. They split off. They were fine. And then something happened, and 111 just lost it.
So, and like they said, my hat's off to them because this is a track I probably could not drive, and this is a drive for fun race. We'll get to those results here in just a second. But yeah, for no points race, I mean, they made it look fun. They probably all had a good time. Like he said, very tough track to start off with, and there is going to be your finishing order with Sean Anderson. He is going to finish first. Zach Stevens, he's going to be taking home second. Evernham is going to be taking home third. Robert Gray, what a great job. He was a couple laps down, and then he made his way back up to finish in the top 5 in that number 3 Goodrich machine. Fifth is going to be that 98 of Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor did a really good job. Had a couple incidents and made it right back up to the top 5. Chase Greer finishes 6th. Henkel is going to be finishing 7th. 8th is going to be Billy Davison. Take away 9th through 17th.
All right, 9th is going to be Jack Nunemacher. Would you say 17th?
Yeah, go all the way down.
Okay. Well, I know that 51 car wasn't in it. 10th is going to be Peter Stewart. 11th is Lucas Reed. 12th is going to be Lucy Nunemacher. 13th is Cody Johnson. 14th is Ray Courtney. 15th, we've got Kirk Mills. 16th, we have Ryan. I'm not going to mess your name up tonight, dude. And 17th, we have Jeffrey Ruddick. 18th, we got Jesse Singleton just sitting there. He's been there all night.
Yeah.
He kept the seat warm.
Yeah, that was the internet issues. Like I said, I hate to see that, but a really, really great race. There was a lot of things that I had on, and as the night played along, I've figured out, and I appreciate everybody that stopped in and spent the evening with us. And I noticed some things that I need to do to improve for next week. So I appreciate y'all sticking in with us, and I'll figure things out to make buttons easier to integrate. Integrate everything and to make it easier transitions. But it looks like we might have a waiting room full of guys, and that's going to be Willie Evernham. He finished 3rd. Let's bring him up to the booth and see how his race went. Mr. Evernham, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, you brought home a 3rd position. You had some ups and downs. You had some bumps and bruises, but you put that 19 ride in on the podium. Man, tell us how your night went.
Like you said, man, ups and downs. Stepped on myself there a couple times on the restarts, and man, it was just old tires and trying to get as much as I could on the restarts. But man, it was fun, man. I'm glad I found these guys. Was just online one night, and these guys were at a race up, and they invited me in. So glad to be a part of it. Can't wait for the rest of the season, and man, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we'll keep the momentum rolling in Daytona and get this 19 in victory lane.
Absolutely. Well, like you said, Daytona is a very tough track. It's not a bump. It's not a bump. A bump drafting with these cars. So, what are you expecting for next week? How you looking as far, because the draft package is great, but the bump drafting is not too great.
Oh man, it's like rolling dice on a roulette board, man. It's a crapshoot. It really is. You want to stay back and stay out of trouble, you end up getting in stuff. Then you go up racing and you stay clean. So I mean, it's probably give it a few laps, see how the field's looking, then make my decision if I want to go up and race or if I want to lay back and wait till the end.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on that podium finish. And, with those podium finishes, you get those shout-outs, and the floor is yours whenever you're ready, my friend.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. I know it don't show it. I'm running a little bit of the Evernham Motorsports scheme tonight, but got to thank my sponsors, Desired Image, NOS Energy Drink, Elite Chassis, the guys for putting this on. I mean, this is a new league. It looks like a bunch of fun. It was a lot of clean racing. I mean, it's a short track, so you're going to have the beating and banging. But, I mean, for all in all, from what I saw from the back of the field to the front of the field, it looked like a good league. So can't wait to get on to the other races, and let's see how we do.
Absolutely. Well, we'll let you go back down to celebrate, and we're going to bring in our second-place finisher of Zach Stevens.
Thank you, guys.
Not a problem. Well, Mr. Stevens, it's Richard up in the booth. Yeah, got a copy.
I got you.
Man, I'm going to tell you, like I told him, it has been an up and down day pretty much for everybody. You had chaos all over the track, and, veteran or not in these cars, this track proved to be almost too tough to tame. Tell us how your night went.
Yeah, track was really loose. I spun out there near the end of the race. Got lucky with some track position to get back up there, but yeah, it was tough all night coming off them corners.
Yeah, that last lap, you had a little bit of challengers behind you, but looks like a little bit of chaos happened, and you and the 14 were able to just sneak away and grab the top two. But it's an opening race, no points, it's just for fun. Man, Daytona next week. How you feeling?
Yeah, I can't wait for Daytona. I love drafting. Always do pretty decent at it. I'm gonna try and stay out of trouble for most of the race though. The ARCA cars are a lot of fun drafting. It's got a good package. Bump drafting's a little tricky. You gotta do it a certain way. You can definitely do it, but usually don't want to try and do that till later on in the race when everybody's going full throttle at the end.
Absolutely. Well, that is well said, and we can't wait to see what that W machine can do at Daytona next week. And man, the best of luck to you. But congratulations on your second place finish here tonight, and along with those podium finishes, man, you get those shout outs.
Oh yeah, man. Just want to thank Dubby for being on board again. Use code 4WIDE to get 10% off. I want to thank Butt Kicker for being a little sponsor, collaborator with us. My uncles are watching. My mom, my dad. Want to say hi to them. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully we get some wins this year. Battle for a championship. It's going to be a lot of fun this year.
Absolutely. Well, there's definitely a bunch of people out there watching, and I can't wait to see them tune in next week and cheer y'all on.
All right. Thank you, Richard.
Not a problem. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. So we are going to bring up our race winner and see how he feels about his first win of the season. Even though it's not for points, it does not count, but it should bring him some momentum, hopefully coming next week. All right, Mr. Sean Anderson. This is Richard and Amanda up in the booth. How you doing? You got a copy?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Well, pretty good considering this is the season opener run for fun. You got you a win, man. That's got to be a pretty good momentum builder coming for the opening points race next week.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was my first league win ever, so I'm pretty pumped about that. I would like to thank a couple of the guys in my team. Jeff Rudick for always being there. Cody Johnson, Lucas Reed, Ryan Von Henschel. They're always there to help me out with setups and lines and just do a great job. And gonna try to do a good job in this league and make ourselves look good, hopefully. Not make too many mistakes.
Well, mistakes always happen, and everybody had their ups and downs, this evening. Even we had our ups and downs here in the booth, a lot of things that I have added that, gave me a few issues, but, bumps and bruises, we all made it through it, and you sneaked out a win, and we got through a broadcast that hopefully everybody enjoyed. But great win here tonight, man. And, along with those wins, man, you get all the shout outs that you want to give.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully we have a great season here. It seems like a good league with a bunch of good drivers. So you guys look like you do a pretty good job in the booth.
Well, we hope, like I said, we hope y'all enjoy it, and we look forward to joining y'all this season here in the booth. And man, Daytona is one of my favorite races, and these ARCA cars are actually my favorite cars to watch. I think the racing is a lot more competitive in these cars because they are unpredictable, and you can do a lot of things with them.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. They're definitely, you got to drive them and try to handle them the best you can without wrecking. They're a lot of fun for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I will let you get back down there with everybody and let you celebrate and talk your race over with everybody. But congratulations. Hopefully this gives you a good momentum boost for next week, and can't wait to see what you can do.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you. All right, Amanda. Well, that is going to conclude our race here tonight. We had quite a few people that joined us out there in the stream. The chat was, blowing up there at the end. Poor Chase. Table. What was it? Party for six. So shots fired for Chase. But it was a great race indeed. Not a whole lot of cautions. At this short track, especially in these cars. But can't wait to see what these guys can bring next week and for the rest of the season. So hopefully y'all will tune in, and hit that like, hit that follow button. So anytime that we go live, you catch all our content. We have quite a bit of broadcasts to put on for everybody, and. But that's all I got for this evening. I'm going to let Miss Amanda, say her piece if she wants before we go.
I think you've pretty much covered it this evening, Richard, with how this race was. And, I do look forward to seeing how the races are going to be moving forward. And of course, for all of your racing action with Southern Broadcast Gaming, be sure to follow us on Facebook. Hit that like, hit that follow. You'll see all of our updates there.
Absolutely, and we just joined Facebook, so if you'd like to keep up with, some of these drivers and information that we put out, definitely hit us up on Facebook. It's Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. We are, like I said, we are also affiliated with Southern Broadcast Racing Network, so we do post over there from time to time. So yeah, definitely hit that like button on Facebook. And but that is going to conclude our broadcast for this evening. We hope y'all had a great time, as we did. Loved everybody out in the chat interacting and giving us a little driver information and stuff like that. And we will catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good night and have a safe week, and God bless.